Everybody, welcome to Brick and Driver, where we are going to be driving the top 10 cars, which I will be going over. This is the Degrassi Trek here. This one, it is not based on speed at all, it's based on luxury. Although it does have a little bit of power. The suspension, you can tell it's luxury, because it bounces. But the reason we picked this was for the luxury, because the interior here is great. It looks pretty good from the outside. So I'm gonna explain my test here. We did a little acceleration there. Let's test the suspension. Pretty good, except for the piece that fell off. But anyway, it has nifty folding mirrors and working steering. This does not have a working steering wheel. They put all the work into the steering wheel, but they didn't actually do that. Slalom, it's not its strongest point, I'll say. So we're heading back here. Okay, so I like that. Let's get the timer reset up here for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I'm going to take the Sparlin. So, I love this car, by the way. This is the one I use this a lot in role plays. Acceleration is really good. Pretty good. The suspension, this is built for speed, but it has some luxurious parts too. The suspension's pretty good. The interior isn't bad, but it's nowhere near as good as the Degrassi was. Okay. Let's head back. We'll do our slalom once we get over the tracks. 8 seconds here to 60. Oh, the strength 8 seconds, not bad for a big sedan, but it's not good either. I'm really appreciating how Cliff is dealing with this right now. He's being very mature. Oh, almost hit the ZT out. That would have been bad. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to take the Torii-Hatsu, and I'm going to be doing a performance car of the year. And I'm liking this. This one, picked entirely in speed. I know you were kicked, Johnny. I told him to kick you. You look good off. Can't get over the tracks. That's a big down point for this. Six seconds 0 to 60. Not bad. Brakes are good. Let's do slalom. I don't really think I need to because I already know how this is gonna go. Pretty good. So there are gonna be more drives here. Me and Cliff are the only judges that could make it here. FJ couldn't make it. we kicked Johnny because he wasn't doing anything, was being a moron. So anyway, I'm gonna take the Avenger. This is the Avenger crew cab. So, one thing I like about the Avenger is that it actually has power to be able to pull itself forward. Other trucks this size have really underpowered engines. They can't tow anything. And that's what we like about here, and that's also what we like about the other truck, the Trooper. Countryman in the Delta. Very lackluster in features. Yeah, it kinda is. So, handling's not that bad. Acceleration's not bad for a truck. Brakes aren't bad. So, let's get our next car. And I'm going to be taking the TAC Goliath, which this is my second pick. The first one I picked was the Oasis over there. TAC looking good so far. Very good interior. Got air conditioning. Actually, I can actually see the vents. Suspension's good. Handling, it's a little bit wide turning circle for my preference, really. And the acceleration's a little bit behind, but not bad. Let's see how it does here. There, not bad. It's pretty direct, but it has a little bit of slide in the steering. Still have a few seconds left, so I'm gonna go very detailed. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What have I not driven yet? I haven't driven the ZTM, so I'm gonna hop in there. Wow, the back seat in this is amazing. I never really looked at that. Let's pop the hood on and take a look there. Look good. Oh wow, this thing has acceleration. Like, it's really good at accelerating. The 3-liter V6 that they have in here is pretty good. For a big SUV, the brakes aren't bad at all. And as you said, this interior, it's, well, amazing. It has all-wheel drive. Pretty tight turning circle, honestly. Let's see how it does in the slalom. This is the one I'm concerned about with this big of an SUV. Yeah, that's his sad point right there. It does not like to turn at high speed and tight. But it's big and it's boxy and it's heavy. Which, I mean, it's a luxurious SUV. What do you expect? But brakes aren't as good as they were back there either. Fade in the brakes, I guess you could say. Take the Premier for a ride. This is the RST version of the Premier. And interior's pretty good. It has folding mirrors, so you can park it in tight spaces, which is a very nice feature. And before this, they did some updates to it. Brickline did. They have improved the performance and the interior, fixed a couple edgy points with this, and I drove it up our handling course before and after the improvements, and there was a noticeable difference in the handling. 6 seconds 0 to 60, pathetic for a sports car. To be honest, the Torii-Hatsu for me was really fast. It has 3 seconds for me 0 to 60. automatic system in the Toryhatsu is not... The Toryhatsu is a hybrid. We did that. Let's do the GCM Trooper. This is really the only mid-sized truck that we could find that had enough power to actually propel it. The interior is a little bit bland, and the outside isn't the best styling, but it's very well priced. It has the power to get it going. It's probably one of the faster trucks. It can tow well, and its handling isn't bad. Let's test that here in the handling course. A little bit of understeer, but not half bad for trucks. So it's not, I was gonna say big truck, but it's a mid-sized truck. Alright, this is the one here that was picked out first for this. Blue Jaguar looking SUV. And I've done this one, that one. So all I have is Strangler left. So the Oasis. This was the first one I picked because it's really everything you ever need in a car. It's practical. It's really fun to drive because this is the turbo version. Decent speed for a pickup, yeah. This one here handles really good. Tailgate, it's nice there, and the interior here. There's only 3 of us on here, okay. Hang on, I will. Cut, please. So here we go. I got one more judge in here. And handles pretty good. Brakes are really good. Brake lines always have really good brakes. Alright, we just have one last one. The Strangler and Terrace, I think is how you call it. It's not built for speed. The interior's really good on it. And it's actually decently cheap for such a good interior. It has turning signals. Okay, he's going behind me in that. I'm gonna get past him in a second. This thing is slow, but the interior's good. That won't go over the steps. Over my steps, the track. This got me mad. Here to do some donuts in front of my car. Hang on a second. It actually doesn't look that bad. It has like a nice big Jaguar in the back. And it has license plates as well, so. So, that's my testing done. I also like the taillight that I have on there, so. I like this one. Brakes are nice, good acceleration, and looks. So he's gonna go into the premiere now. I'm gonna cut here for a little bit, and if anything interesting happens or we get another judge in here that is average, I can't pronounce his name, but if we get another judge in here, I'll let you guys know, and I'm just gonna listen to comments, and I'm gonna get my voting, what I'm gonna be voting for. Yeah, so see you in a bit.